Alright guys, welcome back to another segment of Lifting the Veil, decoded segment. For those of you that have not subscribed, please subscribe for more information because there will be a lots of more information. Alright, now real quick, I'm gonna go over this. We will do a exposing of witchcraft on a longer segment video within the industry, also tied to scripture, always tied to scripture. Um, Also, we're going to point out all of these and we'll pinpoint them later and mark them. But these are the locations of the temples where all of these these right here, the D, the C, B, and E, um, are all locations, some of the locations where there are specifically within their structure of they built stuff like we've always gone over. They built stuff for reasons. Stuff like this. This is St. Peter's Cathedral. Um, but stuff like that is decoded in places or is built in places and it's there for to decode the message and whatnot. But these are all over the world, and this is just one spot. So real quick, and when I pulled this up, when I pulled up all of this, what's on here, I had just now gotten randomly popped up in my feed the photos that we went over earlier in the last video, which are probably way down here. Yeah, just a moment. We'll go over this real quick and then we'll go to that video. This is the main subject at hand anyways. Now real quick, and you guys can see, I'll show you the real one in just a minute, but here is what we were going over on saying that it's also on the dollar bill. This is the head of Baal, the devil, whatever. So here's the nose, snout. Here's the other side of the nose, snout. Now I need to highlight this part still, but this underneath line goes all the way across, and it makes the whole nose mouth area. Here's the excess hair, or the wool around the face of the bull. And then right going up here, highlighted in yellow is a horn. Highlighted in yellow is another horn. Let's go to the other screen. There we go. There it is, guys. That is what you're looking at. There's all kinds of other stuff. I'm not going to go over this, though, in this segment. But I just wanted to point out this face is the same face that I'm about to show you right now. Let's go ahead and switch screens. You can see me and see that. And let's go back to here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, now notice these angels that are here. Angel, angel. Top of the horn, top of the horn. Shifting shadows, and I know I can see a shadow right here. Here's the dark part, and in the same spot beside it, there's the light hitting it. So they hide within shifting their shadows. And if you wanted to, you could even say that this right here is the horn, or part of it. But, I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I see right here is a mandible. Here's another mandible. So yeah, like all right in here is all of the faces of, you know, you, the sheep bug demon all the time. That's the same thing right there, guys. That is what you were looking at just now, right there. That's the same thing. Now these are new. This God just, I mean, literally showed them up in my, pointed out real quick. It's not highlighted on this one, but this is the bug. This is the bug's mandibles. Here's his antennas. Here's his eye. Here's his eye. Here's his other antenna. His crown of gold. His mandible. His mandible. Not the Vatican. That's the same thing. Alright? Show you the Vatican real quick. Here's actually not the Vatican, but here's one of the Seville Cathedral. Here is the eye of the bug. Here's the other eye of the bug. Here is the mandible of the bug. Here's that middle part you just now saw in the other one. Here's the antenna. Here's the other antenna. The sheep's face is right here. The eye of the sheep, the eye of the sheep, the face of the sheep, the middle nose, mouth area. And then you have the ears, which go down toward these exact measurements. There's gold. There's gold. This is the top of the sheep's ear. They go down to here, and they go down to here. The sheep's face is right there. And being eaten by the bug, as we always point out. I wanted to point this one out too, because this one looks just like this one right here. That looks the same way, right? Now this is the Jesus that, like, that's the way it really is in the temple. But if you pull an Isaiah 29 and you turn the ways of the wicked upside down, they will identify themselves. So there's that. You got a bull face, basically. An eye, another eye. His main frame of his face, his nose. The holes of his nose are right there. The overall face, there's that. And then there's the other horn. Now, stuff like this, I want to let you guys know that I decode this type of stuff for, depending on the person, this information will matter for you. So if you're a Catholic, this information should matter to you. Also, and we can look at it right here, you can say all day that there's not symbolism on buildings that have nothing to do with, like, just a regular company, So, um, the Freemason compass, and then this is Taco Bell. Freemason compass, right there, guys. Freemason compass. So it's a little bit of everywhere, as I always say. And that is my niece. Real quick, and this is a Bible scripture. That's why I liked the fact that they even pointed it out on just, I found this on YouTube or on Google. But there's a Bible scripture that I've told you guys before, that the two shall become one. 23 and 23. Male, male, and female. And the two shall become one. After these were knocked down, they built this thing. Also, it is, if I were to take this and just kind of, insert that right there on top of that building, that matches the exact same thing. They don't want no one world freedom. They want a one world mind. They want to control your thoughts and all that kind of stuff. They want to, and you know, how will they control your thoughts? All they gotta do is throw out some stupid nonsense within the world of the media, and the lost ones that don't see all of this, they just gobble it right up. They'll just entertainment, entertainment. For those of you that will never see that video, um, I want to make known right now that the word entertainment, the breaking down etymology of the word entertainment, means detain for entry. So you are detained to your couch and you're watching your TV, or you're detained to your radio and you're listening to the music, and it's entering you. So you're detained and it's entering. Detained for entry. All right, we went over this before, and we'll go over more decoding parts of it. But this is a creature inside of the head. Now, my whole reason of pointing that out is that there are a lot of the same agendas. Creature in the head, creature in the head on another painting that we found of painted on the wall. You know, this one right here, I think. Right there. Creature inside the head. Dragon inside of the head. The dragon's laying down. This, we'll go over it some other time. But this is on St. Peter's pillars, one of the pillars. Here is water. Here is more water. Here's a bunch of water. These are the Twin Towers that are already knocked down now. And then this is the nuke. This is the representation of the nuke that will hit this wall. And there's the nuke that will hit that wall. Here's the whole thing decoded. Here's more water, water, more water going into the city. And New York will flood. It will. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's on the $100 bill. New York flooding. It's been myself. I have a painting on my wall. Matter of fact, let's see if we can get a photograph of that. Hang on just a moment. There's obviously more artwork, but this one right here, that's the nuke hitting the water. Right there. That in the middle is the Statue of Liberty with her Baphomet's torch holding the light. And then all of that up there on the top is water. All of that right there is water. And then the purple is the female. And then right next to that is the male. Right next to that one right there is the male. And God had told me before that if, for those of you that will not listen, paint it, they will marvel with their questions. So we'll get to some more in just a minute. See you there. And so, with that being said, if I took this right here is the dam that's gonna get broken down, all right? And if her water breaks, now notice that it looks like literally, it literally looks like a vagina, a female birthing system.